Hey guys, good morning once again from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here with you. I'll be doing a fragrance review from House of Carolina Herrera, more like. This is from the VIP 212 VIP line, and this is one of their flankers. I think released about 1 to 2 years back. This was one of their limited edition release. I have reviewed a lot of Carolina Herrera fragrances, and I do have quite a few flankers I have reviewed. I had so far, I'll tell you, starting from this is the originator, I think, 212 Men NYC. So now it's called 212 Men only. So this is more like a spicy vetiver grassy scent, one of the best in the game and very long lasting. Hold on, I have to bring one other fragrance to show. Yeah, sorry about that, I forgot one fragrance. Then I think people said this is not really related to 212, but 212 VIP Man is that originator from their line that actually gave out a lot of other flankers. So some of them were 212 VIP Black that I reviewed. You can check out this fragrance. Another limited edition that I have is Carolina Herrera 212 Man VIP Man Wild Party. This is very hard to find now. Very beautiful bottle and smell. Got that caviar note, very long lasting kind of a fragrance. And 212 VIP, the originator, I actually finished up my 200 ml bottle. This fragrance, it's still some left. But this is one of my signature scents back in the day in university. This was gifted to me by my sister. I had a 100 ml bottle, so really beautiful, like a passion fruit note in this, vodka note, and it's kind of like a citrusy, fresh kind of perfume that can be used for clubbing. So after 1 million, this was one of the big fragrances in the community. So this one that I have today, it's not part of 212 line. This is part of 212 VIP line, and these are limited time release, means like it was not in mass production. So these are kind of gonna be very difficult to find in a while, and the price is gonna get high in future. So thanks to my brother who gave me this fragrance. Uh, I think he has knows for very good fragrances, and he is collecting some harder to find fragrances nowadays. So here's the beautiful box. Let me show you the packaging. This is highlight of the fragrance, whole fragrance. This is what that looks like if you hold it like that, but it changes colors, this is what the best part about this. Sometimes it looks pink, sometimes it looks green. So it's sort of this chameleon was the word, that little insect or whatever, not insect, that little lizard kind of animal which can change, adapt to nature by changing their colors to protect themselves. Very interesting. So this is that how that looks, and it's very reflective. There you go, it changes colors. One of the best packaging I ever seen, like reminds me sort of Versace Man, which also does this effect. Side, it does that. It's beautiful. It looks like party light, and by the beach, you imagine like a disco going on in the party, like party going on by the beach on the sand, and you see the lights that are playing, reflective, very nice affair. That's very beautiful. I really love this box. I think this is one of the best boxes I ever seen. Very beautiful. So here's the bottle. Bottle is something that people really wanted just for the bottle. Look at that bottle. I saw it, I think 2 years back or 1 year back in a shop. I did not buy it because that time I had many other fragrances to buy, and it felt like one fragrance I actually can pass. But look at that bottle nonetheless. The name would be here. These all come with magnetic top, by the way, and it looks like actually it looks like peacock. Has beautiful colors. So there you go. You can pick it up easily. Very heavy glass base, very heavy bottle, solid glass, and that's how that looks. I posted a few days back in my group, and they got the sticker there. So this fragrance is just like 50% of this fragrance. I love it just for the bottle and presentation of the box. Sometimes they do matter. So I have it on the paper, and it's drying down for about 20 minutes now. Okay, so this fragrance is known for one particular note that Steven talked about, I think Jeremy talked about, is that cannabis note, So cannabis is used in mostly, I think, in Black Afghano. They did not use cannabis, but some notes, woody notes, some smoky notes that make you feel like there's cannabis tone to it. So I have the cleaner version, Hindu Kush by Mansera. It has sort of like cannabis, but more leafy, fresh, citrusy kind of a green feel. So that is very fresh, long-lasting summer perfume. So this one, let's see how this one goes. I did review Black Afghano as well, but surrounding notes would be citrusy fruits. I think there is notes like tamarind. They have apple. A doctor told me that he gets a lot of apple from these red apples, and I think there is tonk. There is a little bit vanilla, I suppose, and those sweet, citrusy, playful notes that typical 212 VIP line they do. So is it unique enough, or is it worthy of getting? I'll let you know. So let's spray this. There's also detailing in there. Okay. So yeah, once again, that bottle, something you really like. Okay. I like this bottle. Let's spray. The spray is very good. It shoots out a lot of juice, and the cap has some weight too. Very nice. I really love these bottles. Just take a look once again how solidly they're built. They feel good in hand. You feel like premium bottles. You pay for quality. You pay for really good quality bottles, and sprayer, cap, magnetic top, all works. So yeah, first time when you spray it first, all I get is a lot of citruses, and that note that I was talking about, cannabis note. I think it's a fantasy note, more like I get more of apples mixed with those citrus elements. It's really zesty, fresh, fruity kind of opening. So the cannabis note I'm not really picking up, but slight bit of hint of Hindu Kush that I showed you. A slight bit of it, but mostly what you get is tart citrus mixed with an apple. So if you like those summery kind of perfumes, this is good for those summer beach vibes. If you like Abercrombie & Fitch, First Instinct, yeah, this is going to be easy love for you. This is going to be good for teenagers, I think. Young crowd's going to really love it, and people who really love fresh perfumes, great fragrance for this. It's going to make a great holiday fragrance as well. You can carry it in your luggage. You can finish about this much juice in 1 week, and you can absolutely have no regrets about it. So this fragrance, the performance on this is the whole 2-on-2 VIP line. Sometimes they play tricks on you. Sometimes they last a long time, sometimes they last for about 2 hours only. So this one on my skin did not last more than 3 hours. Okay, I use it on my skin, but on the paper it lasts about 6 to 7 hours. So I guess you really have to go heavy on your clothes. Also mix with shoulder, like your neck, and on your arm where the blood is flowing, like pulse points. Then in that way it will really do its trick. I think if it's really sunny and it's breezy, it is going to really do its best trick. But if it's overly humid, hot and humid, I think this fragrance is not going to do really beast mode. This is not a beast mode fragrance, okay? But it has a solid performance. Okay, it's subpar with 2-on-2 VIP, similar sort of performance. So overall, longevity and projection, I'll give it solid 8. Uniqueness, I have smelled fragrances like this a lot. It has sort of like Invictus, Aqua, I hate to say that, but it's not a clone of those, but same line with those. First Instinct, Invictus, Aqua, Hawas, Dylan Blue, sort of, like Dunhill, Desire, what? No, not Desire, Dunhill, Icon Racing, from top of my head, I think Absolute, like Aqua DJ Absolute, that I also reviewed. So this one has a lot of those elements, so it doesn't change so much. The tamarind also, I think it's not very much in there, just they put the notes to make it sound interesting. So it's a fruity, citrusy, bright perfume with a lot of tonka bean sweetness. Also, if you like Eros by Versace, you can also try it out. So it has good performance, definitely better performer than Versace Purome and Versace Menu Fresh, but not a beast. Okay, so is it a must-have? I think if you have a lot of these kind of fragrances, if you just want to collect the bottle, this is only thing I would say. If you are a collector, if you have extra spare cash and you want to get these bottles, check these bottles out. They change like disco lights. Okay, so if you just, this is like magic trick. I cannot stop staring at it like a child. So if you just want to collect, there's also a version for women. I think you can get these under $65-70. It's okay, good pricing for this. It's a collectible item, but the juice inside is not really unique, but it's a pleasant juice, I would say so. So overall, this fragrance I'm giving it a solid 8. Not a must-have, collector's item. So that is 2-1 to VIP Men Party Fever, and it's a limited edition. They mentioned here, limited edition. So that's the review. Thanks so much, Doc, for this fragrance. I'm really happy that I get to cover a lot of fragrances these days, thanks to my community members as well. So everybody have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and have a very nice weekend as well. See you soon. Bye-bye.